If you've ever wanted to know how to do a side part quick weave with leave out and detailed steps, watch this video because I'm going to show you exactly how I get this look. So my part is going to the left, so I just braided down my leave out going away from my face so that I can keep that separate from the rest of my hair. The rest of the hair I just braided down and I'm going to put under a black wig cap. I prefer black wig caps because I feel like they're a little more sturdy to me. This one was a little small, so it stopped right at my edge point right here. But if you have a bigger wig cap, I like to pull them all the way down and do like ear hole cutouts. And now I'm just using a white eyeliner pen to mark out where my leave out is, just so I know not to cross that line when I start laying down my tracks. So today I'm using this Weave Wonder Wrap by 30 Seconds to start off my base. It's my first time using that brand, so I'm going to test it out. But whenever I do my base, I start by putting the protective shield close to the edges, especially because my cap stops at my edges right here. I want to stop it from sliding. So I make sure I really saturate the perimeter of the cap first with this product. And then once I feel like the perimeter is good, I move my way to the middle. And really I'm just pouring this product all over the cap. Some people like to pour the product directly on your hair, which really that's what it's made for. I personally just don't like to pour it directly on my hair. I feel like it's just too messy for me personally. I'm not a professional, so it just helps for me as a non-professional to pour it on the cap. It just makes it easier for me to control it, and I can make sure I'm applying it appropriately. And then next I go in with my Eben spray. I really like to saturate my cap with this Eben spray, especially around the perimeter, and then especially more towards the center. I feel like it's easier to saturate the center of the wig cap with this spray because it's, you know, it's a spray bottle, so it's easier to attack that part of the wig cap. So when you blow dry the cap, you want to make sure it is 100% dry. If it's not, it's going to cause your tracks to slip later. Learned that the hard way. And I am using high heat first, and then I switch when it becomes too hot. I go to like medium low heat, but I prefer high heat because it dries it a little bit better. So the hair that I'm using for this install is from Ywigs. I have 3 bundles of their body wave highlight color, and these highlights are so gorgeous. It's definitely perfect for summer. So this is what the first bundle looks like. It's 22 inches. It's the longest, and this is how much hair comes in a bundle, so you get a good amount of hair. So you always want to start with putting the longest bundle at the back because you want your hair to be longer, right? So I start by measuring the bundle from side to side. I cut it and then I put the glue on it. I'm using the 30-second hair bond glue, and it says it takes 30 seconds to dry, but I'm a little impatient, so I kind of just blow on it a little bit and then I place it. So I use my fingers to feel where I want the track to go, and then once I feel like it's in the correct area, I lay it down. And basically I'm going to repeat this process until I make my way up my head. I'm measuring my track from side to side, I'm cutting it, and then I'm putting on the glue. You don't want to put on way too much glue because it can get messy. You don't want the glue to leak onto your hair. You just want to keep it on the track, and then I hold my hair like in my palms like that so I can flip it backwards. This allows me to place the hair without getting it messy or anything like that. As I make my way towards the top, I like to look from the front. I start on one side and then I walk the track around the back of my head, and then I lay it against the other side. And this is what one bundle looks like so far. It made it through like almost half of my head, so it's a pretty decent amount. But now I'm on the second bundle, and as you can see, you still get a good amount of hair. And then I'm just going to repeat the same process for the second bundle. And this is how far I got by the end of the second bundle. So the rest of the install is really going to be filling in the gaps, right? But you want to make sure you do it strategically. So on the side where my part is, I'm laying tracks now going horizontally all the way up until I reach the top. and it kind of creates this U shape here. And then when I get to the side where my bang is, I like my bang to fall towards my face. So I'm going to be laying a track going in my face like this, and then I'm going to be wrapping it around in kind of like a semicircle or semi like horseshoe shape on my cap. Now I don't like my bang too thick, so I only did that shape for about 3 layers, and then once that was done, I just started to lay the rest of the tracks horizontally again, all the way up until I got to that white line on my wig cap. So now your install is technically complete, and the rest of this is just going to be styling it to your liking. Before you can style it, I am going to take my scissors and cut off my wig cap, making sure not to cut any of my hair or anything like that. I like to pull the wig cap to create some resistance so that it makes cutting it a little bit easier. Next, I'm going to be flat ironing my leave out so it can blend with the rest of this hair. I really wish, this is times like these where I wish my edges were relaxed. I need to go back to relaxing my edges because I feel like it blends a lot better, but it's not. So I am going to put heat on it to make it blend. I feel like this part is the most important part when it comes to styling your natural hair. So you want to make sure you flat iron your hair really well. I really only try to do one pass, but something about my little edges, I had to do a couple of passes. But I'm just doing one pass through the rest of my leave out, making sure I get it really, really good so I don't have to put any more heat on it for a couple of days. And next I'm just using my paddle brush first to brush out the hair. I really love how fluffy and lightweight this hair is. It's so pretty to me, and you can really, like, I wish I could leave it like that because it was pretty to me just like that. But I am going to wand curl my hair. I feel like when you put the hair in curls, you really can see the highlights a bit more. Curls really just make the color pop. And then also it's better for blending my regular leave out. Well, you can do it straight too. You can straighten it as well. But I just really wanted to try out some wand curls, and this hair holds a curl really well. Like, mind you, this is the next day that I'm talking to you, and I still have my curls in my hair from when I curled it in this video. I went to sleep on it in a bonnet and everything, and my curls are still there. So yes, this hair definitely helps a curl. Yeah, and lastly, I'm just gonna swoop my baby hairs. You don't have to swoop baby hairs if you don't prefer. You can just brush your leave out back into the unit. I am using edge control. I hate the edge control that I use. I even forget the name of it. I was trying a new one, but I prefer edge booster because I feel like it lasts longer. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish swooping up my baby hairs. So I am going to add layers to this, but I like to curl my hair first because then I can get a good idea of where my hair is going to fall. So after I comb it out, then I'm going to go in with my hair shears and just cut a couple of like face framing layers, nothing too crazy because the hair is already curled, so I don't need to do too much. And this is the finished look. I really love how my leave out blended so effortlessly into this blonde highlight hair. I was a little concerned at first because my hair is black, but it really just looks like part of the highlights. I also want to mention that leaving out minimum leave out really helps it blend as well. You don't want to leave out too much hair because then you can have a harder time getting it to blend. But I love this hair so much. It's very lightweight, fluffy, it looks full, holds a curl, and the color is absolutely beautiful. I'll have the information linked below. But thank you for watching this video. Adios till next time.